नहमदहू व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम इन्नल्लाह व मलाइकतहु युसल्लूना अलन नबी या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू सल्लु अलैहि व सल्लिमू तस्लीमा या सय्यिदना मौलाना मुहम्मदिन व बारिक व सल्लिम व सल्ली अलैहि फ़ीहा युफ़रक़ु कुल्लु अमरिन हकीम Sadaqallahul Adeel. Dear respected Shaykh Sahab and respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are almost halfway through the blessed month of Sha'ban. We are only a night away from the 15th of Sha'ban, also known as Shab-e Barat, the night of innocence, the night of forgiveness, the night of mercy. Imam al-Bayhaqi in his Shuhab al-Iman narrates with a transmission from Hazrat Aisha radiyallahu anha that the Prophet stood up in prayer during part of the night and he prolonged his sajda so long that I thought that his soul had been taken from him. Whereby when I saw this, I got up and I moved his thumb. When I saw this, he moved, so I drew back. When he raised himself from his sajda and finished his salah, he said, "Oh Aisha, do you think that the Prophet ﷺ would be unjust to you?" She replied, "No. By Allah, I thought that your soul had been taken from you, for you had prolonged your sajda so long." The Prophet ﷺ said, "Oh Aisha, do you know what night this is?" And she replied, "Allah and His Messenger know best." He replied, "This is the night of mid-Sha'ban. Verily Allah the Glorious, the Majestic, looks at His servant on the night of mid-Sha'ban and He forgives those who ask for forgiveness, and He bestows mercy upon those who ask for mercy, and He gives to those who just ask." Ibn Hibban narrates from Mu'adh ibn Jabal in his Sahih that the Prophet ﷺ said that Allah looks at His creation on the night of the mid-Sha'ban and He forgives all of His creation except two, a mushrik and a mushahin. A mushrik is he who associates partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he who sets up rivalry to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he who takes other gods other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A musha'in is he who is bent on hatred to another, one who has jealousy in his heart for another. And as Shaykh Sahab mentioned in his Jubbah yesterday, also an innovator, one who innovates in the religion, anything that which is against the Sharia. I read a verse at the beginning of my speech. There in all matters of wisdom are sorted out for decree, for ruling, for judgment. During the night of the 15th of Sha'ban, the angels give back their old records and they are given their new records. The angel of death is given his record in which he is given the names of all those who will pass away in that year. The angel Mikael, the angel of rizq, the angel of provision, will be given those names of those people who will incur wealth, those who will incur loss, those who will eat, those who will drink, the name of those who will be happy and the name of those who will be sad in that year. All the angels are given their records about events a year before they happen on this blessed night. So to spend this night in extra worship is a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and the sunnah of the Sahaba. There are many things that we can do during this night. Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti rahimahullah writes in his book, "As for mid-Sha'ban, there is great merit, and it is mustahab, desirable to spend part of it in nafli ibadat. To even spend the night reciting Qur'an, reciting the Zikr of Allah, for verily in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. And to even spend the night making a sincere dua, with sincere regret and sincere remorse from all those sins that we have committed. For Imam Shafi writes, as for that which has been narrated to us, verily on the 15th of Sha'ban, dua is accepted." Brothers and sisters, we don't know if maybe our names are on this list. We don't know if maybe we will make it to the next year for Sha'ban. We don't know tomorrow. We don't know the next week. On the night of mid-Sha'ban, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends from the very beginning of the night to bestow His mercy. And He asks, who is there who is asking me for my forgiveness so I can forgive them? Who is there that I can give mercy to? Who is there who is asking me for something so that I may give? As for those who deny the virtues and blessings and excellence of this night, their own scholars such as Imam Ibn Taymiyyah writes in his Fatawa, as for the 15th of Sha'ban, there are many narrations and quotes from Sahaba regarding its efforts, and the Salaf would pray during the night. There is no denial that this night has in it virtues and blessings. There is strong Sahih evidence and unanimous consensus from the majority of the scholars of the greatness of this night. Brothers and sisters, even if it is a little, even if it is a lot, on this night, something small, even after Salat al-Isha, you read 2 rakat namaz nafal, and you make a sincere dua on this night, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may forgive you. Amen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to engage in extra worship on this night. Amen. And may we turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely on this night in order for Him to forgive us. Jazaak'Allah khair wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
MashaAllah.